It's a game that I've played before, but I haven't played on stream or anything, so might as well play the game. I don't have like an account or anything on PC, so we'll just play the first chapter. Boy, am I nervous. Yeah, I'm doing alright. How are you? Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I'll have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yep. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want you to help him out. Oh, I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. Ah. Yeah. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, Phoenix. He just repeats himself. Oh yes, I need to save him, my friend. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Botts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know, my voice acting shit. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight, fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Okay. Thank you, Mono. I hope you have a good sleep. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Botts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read it. The case report cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Yeah, nappy time. Yay. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim... Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab. She's just breaking the fourth wall. She's like, okay, Phoenix, just press tab, you know? Oh, you don't? No, you just press tab. Yeah. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright? Who is the victim in this case? Indy, you know? Indy Stone. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this, statue of the thinker. He was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Well, now we've got a statue of the thinker. Just aura farming, I guess. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab, because she just needs to break the fourth wall again, you know? Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my can I speak? She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what do you describe as generally what we mean by, dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. He had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her money and gifts, you know? Like, you can't be that dumb. He took that money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering, I guess, because otherwise he's gonna dig himself in a hole. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. We'll see. It's like this. Don't remember. Mr. Sarr, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers? Yes. Mr. Sarr, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I think I did the wrong. Well, you see, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. open the court record with tab. You know, I just need to break the fourth wall again. You're playing a game. You're not real. You don't exist. Oh, anyways, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Pretty easy, right? Like, you should be able to do that. Press tab. I don't know. Was the time of death is 4 p.m. I was at 1 p.m. when she was dead. Yeah, that's what it is then. She's not dead. Okay, so I think it's the 1 p.m. Because she wasn't dead yet at 1 p.m. Yeah, the time 1 p.m. I think that's what was wrong, and this is why, because she died between 4 and 5 p.m. And that's why. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. The statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is sometime around, well, 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m, you know, because I'm such a jokester. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Okay, I can do it again. Okay. So, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. The TV can't be on, bro. The TV literally can't be on if it's a power outage, man. Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. I know, because I'm just so cool. No, you're not. Right, you're actually quite dumb. But we'll say, well, the time was wrong. It's, yeah, it's probably coming from the television. Yes, but the power was actually out at that time. So you can't have watched television while the power was out, because that's a bit weird. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You saw a clock? Well, I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Do you know what was wrong there? I'll tell you. How did he know it was a clock if it was a statue that hit the victim? Like, bro is actually quite dumb. And you never went in the, apartment to begin with, you said. So, we'll say, actually, well,
Actually, it was a statue.
no, I'm joking. Wait a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was, well, this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Well, you with your, no, that's the wrong person. He was, yeah. You with your objections and your evidence, just what do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is, well, indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Understandable, since the murdered weapon spoke just as well. You hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Wait, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Is that baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Grr. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean, I saw the. Gwa! I got rid of my hair. I hate my hair. I'm actually got the granddad cut now. Sideburns. Shut up. I hate you. I don't know. I can't do the voice. It was him. I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Okay, that's the most psychopathic thing I can do right now. My voice is starting to hurt. I usually don't voice act, but like I've got to make it entertaining somehow, honestly. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, to try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't even have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. It means I cannot let you indict the witness, unfortunately. Figure out the reason and, well, you'll have your proof. Right. I can make jokes too, just like what you did earlier. Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Let's see what the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It was, she got home from Paris. That means the French people did it. The French did it. The French made it slow. No, I'm joking. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. And with that, this court is adjourned. Yay! Yay! Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and to see when people, well, were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her because he was a douche. Larry, you're supposed to be happy? What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. I'm not telling you to do that. You should stay alive. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. don't know. But my Sydney when he's gone, man. Gone forever. Sorry, she was, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent.
Hello?
No, we need a Maya voice.
Hello? This is Maya.
Hey, Maya. It's me.
Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well,
Lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally getting used to having my, well, own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping all the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue The Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I'll put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 PM to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. Sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not configurous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Huh? Ah! Bang. That's him laughing. Red, white, blue. Chief? Chief? Chief! Hmm. Who are you? Hmm. Hmm. She's gone. This strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Phoenix, what were you doing there, man? Why did you have to mention it was still warm, bro? Bro, what are you thinking? Oh, man, that's not okay. I'm joking. He wasn't thinking that. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Oh man, you didn't need to, like, talk about that. Chief. Hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The Thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added. I didn't add to the court record, like, before that. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Oh, now we also get that. We looked at them individually, but no, you have to look at them when you look at the body, I guess. Nothing else that seems to be a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. What happened? Okay. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis? So she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night. Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, we'll present this. Let's redo that. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with, well, her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why would you write my name? Please, just, oh, please, please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Oh, now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. I keep on doing the wrong thing. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh, okay. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. I should have, I need to do a voice. Okay, quick. I need to run. Gumshoe. What an odd name. We, received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Gray's just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me? Ick. This word, Maya here, mean anything to you? That's my name. What? What? Victim drew this here. Nope, in this her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh. So he crashed and burned. He's genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience and smart. He's kind of stupid. Even though I called him a genius, he's quite dumb. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever need trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years, that is, unless you want to be found guilty. Could you tell me about, well, the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to the piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yeah, the clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Yeah, I needed that. Okay. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about... what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, I'll leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. But what? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay, after. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy. Oh, that Butts guy? He was a killer. And you're not a killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Gumtree. I found you on Gumtree. No, I mean Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yeah, yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you've got business here, you better do it quick. Well, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to present this to get the phone back. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? All that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Are we here? You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice that recorded conversation. Okay, we got my cell phone. Mother's enemy. So, who is this man who was, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it. Apparently, the police were running out of leads and they were, well, getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. So, what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was, well, innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and, well, leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it, well, big time. See, my mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. What? Excuse me? What? That was his name, my sister told me. What? What? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like that happened. Yeah, the mother accused an innocent person. Probably was forced into, like, say something.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The, detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Yeah, she's cringe. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is like all out of something out of a movie. It's all exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness.
Okay, cringe lord. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What have you got here? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy.
Okay. Okay, woman, settle down. God, she's a character.
You really shouldn't, like, pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Oh no, actually I would want to make you upset. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Me too, man, like, me too. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. What you witnessed. Think you could, well, tell me something? I need you to describe what, well, you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. Sound just like the lawyer in those movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Okay, weirdo. Why'd you say it like that? Better not encourage her. Or, you know, that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What, did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see, well, dream on. You want to know? You'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Okay, shut up. I'm making her even more annoying. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
I'm just so annoying and like pick me. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Shut up.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Okay, Peter, I don't like you. You're the worst character so far. You're worse than the dude who was like so annoying at the start. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Oh my god, Phoenix. What? Why this one? Look, she's got like the cat hands up. She's like the cringe uwu girls. Like, bro, you got to get a better type, man. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. Yes, oh boy, indeed. Like, geez. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Shut up. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Hey, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage,
Did you chuck something away? Like, bro, did you chuck evidence away? Why are you telling me to do that?
Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Okay, she's like, this is how people acted in back in 2006. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Oh yeah, that's too true. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fei's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Reap. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you just say something? I think not, I said. But what do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Yeah, he totally did something. Well, yeah, probably. Yeah. This guy is a bit weird. I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. And it's like, he looks like he's so old too. Like, Mia only looks like she was in her 20s. This dude looks like way older, so that's a bit strange. Like, more than a 10-year age gap's a bit iffy, like, around there, but I think this is more like way more than that, which is a bit crazy. Even if they're both of age, it's really weird. How did you know Mia Fei? It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. He has an island. Yeah, he probably does have an island, you know? He's a rich person. He probably has more connections with other rich people, you know? They might all just congregate on an island, who knows? I'm not buying, jeez. Okay, trial 1 with this case. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fei. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. He'd be better to not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Why? What do you mean he'll be on you? Bro, can you, like, stop with these innuendo type things that can be taken too weirdly? Like, bro, think before you say something, please. You're just a bit weird. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fei, was at the scene of the crime Prosecution has evidence she committed his murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see, I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map on this let me use this floor map of this office to explain. I talk too fast. I don't know why I talk fast. I just seem to talk fast. The body was found by this window here. Was it death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue of evidence. They're still calling it a statue. All plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence that she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay, testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well then, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. This? Oh, wait, that's a... When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works locked sometimes. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. English is failing me today, oh my god. Something the matter? No, Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination. We just press on everything? That's pretty... There's 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. I'm doing fine reading this, so thank you. It's just that English is failing me when I slip over words sometimes. It's, I guess, just what happens. That's how I got here before, well, the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found at the scene were. Yes, sir. And it goes to the next one. Is that really needed to be pressed? This one needs to be pressed, I think. Why is that? What's your reason? Oh. It just... Okay, that's nothing burger then. Okay, so she captured the heart of everyone. Oh, no, she didn't. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like up in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fane Co. well, law offices. Okay.
That's right, big boy.
please testify to the court about what you, what you saw. Oh no.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out at the window, you know, and then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, it kinda slumped. And that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Okay, shut up. My god. Well, Your Honor, I see it is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony right now was quite firm, didn't you? Yeah, the judge is a simp. Like, for that thing. Yeah. Testimony is bogus.
But
Okay, bro. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. Oh my god, And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Oh my god, I don't want to... I'm not saying raw.
what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details was like necessarily done.
Oh. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I hate the animations too. The animations is like,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is on the phone, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Because it said it's a clock. Yeah, here. It says it's a clock here. So... on the phone. Oh my god, I just went in it again. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May?
Shut up. All of you, what gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
I say way. Oh, And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, like normal coffee, but cold.
What should I do? I have to accept. Otherwise I'm done. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap card. That's all. She asked for a nice iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it up to her precisely at the requested time, of course. Why does it look freaky? Why does that image look freaky? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself, alongside other stuff, but I will not talk about that. No. Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May and personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and I... Okay, shut up. He did something freaky. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she gave me a little something. She the guest, sir, even... Dude. Embracer, that's the French for embrace. It's French for kiss, sir. But it's not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Okay, she didn't... Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily sweat. No. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. What did you say? Rather quite... Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room while you were doing freaky stuff? No, I'm joking. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're not normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it, if I wasn't specifically asked, sir, because, well, you see, he didn't want to know that he was coaching me. You fool. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? You like it late. After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is it for today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. Okay, the trial's done. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end stream here because then it ends cleanly. So thank you guys for watching this whole I don't know. The characters were kind of bad in this one, but we had to get through it and had to suffer through it together, at least. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll maybe catch you next stream. Who knows? You too. You have a good night too. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.